Welcome back to Twice Upon a Time. This time, Roger and I watched Season 7, Episode 15, Sisterhood. As always, we'll start off with a synopsis. In Hyperion Heights, the Candy Killer attacks Ivy. She escapes and goes to Ronnie for help. Facilier intervenes and offers Ivy a magic bean in exchange for Anastasia's life. Ivy finds Anastasia and gives her to Facilier to save herself. Gothel shows up and tries to pit Anna and Ivy against each other, but they make up and just leave for the other realm. Meanwhile, we learn that Nick is the Candy Killer. In the other realm, Gothel sets up a witches' battle royale to fill the final 2 spots in her coven. Drizella teams up with Gretel. When Gothel changes the rules, Gretel and Drizella fight, and Drizella kills Gretel, earning her spot in Gothel's coven. Roger, what do you think of this episode?
Nope.
Agree, this episode is bad.
It's really bad.
So many things about it are bad.
That's the problem, is that, like, look, even if the character is bad, you can have a good episode with a bad character. This was not that. You can have a bad story, but you get really good acting. This was not that. You can get, okay, maybe a bad story and bad acting, but a satisfying conclusion that you're like, well, at least we wrapped it up. But this was not that.
It also, like, structurally is one of those episodes that we often don't like, where there's, like, way too much happening. Like, there's, like, an A plot, a B plot, and a C plot.
But honestly, if it wasn't for the B and the C, this episode would have been worse.
Yep, for sure.
So, like, it was, like, necessary to deviate from the main plot because the main plot was so boring.
I also didn't love the B plot, which I consider to be Boys' Night at the Arcade, which that part I liked, but then I hated the deviation to, is it fate for Henry and Jacinda?
Yeah, the boys' Operation Bromance was fun until Jacinda got involved, which is kind of my philosophy on this season. C plot. The C plot was actually the best part of it. Rumpel, Ronnie,
Search for Anastasia,
Facilier, that kind of their little 3-way battle is fine. But yeah, even in the synopsis, when you explain Drizella going to Ronnie for help, and I'm like, the audacity! Like, it was ridiculous to go to a Sleep Henry. This is like next level. And then she has the audacity to ask her, do you forgive me? No, bitch! You didn't even fix it!
I also don't... Okay, I understand that Drizella is scared and, like, magic is how she wants to protect herself. I get that. And I get that she thinks that Ronnie is maybe the only way that she can have magic, except if Ronnie had magic, she would have saved Henry already. Like, she doesn't have it.
Like, the honest answer is go to Rumpel.
Sure. But also, the Candy Killer is just poisoning people. Like,
well, no, not just poisoning people.
What'd he do?
Tried to stab her with a knife.
Okay, sure. Stab with a knife, poison people. Like, he's not using magic to kill people. Like, she could just ask the police for help.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you are worried that he is killing witches, you would be concerned that he might have magic as well.
Sure, but I just don't...
Yeah.
Like...
But this speaks to a larger problem with Drizella in that, like, her actions don't make sense and her motivations make less sense.
Yeah.
That has been a constant theme throughout her entire thing. It's like, if you needed X, why did you choose to do Y? Is a question I think I've asked since, like, day one with her. Mm-hmm. And this episode is entirely that. All of her choices, other than maybe working with Facilier, which is selfish, but at least it does make sense.
Yeah.
Are stupid. Like, she just makes stupid choice after stupid choice, and you're just like, why are you teaming with Gothel at all? Like, I just don't understand that.
And I don't know, it just feels like such an outsized reaction to be like, a serial killer is trying to kill me. A very down-to-earth serial killer. Yeah. So I need to go back to the other realm. Like, that's the only way to solve this problem.
You can just leave the city.
Yeah.
World's a pretty big place.
There's a lot of stuff you could do. She's also, like, rich. Like, she's really rich.
Like, hire a hitman to kill him first.
Hire, like, constant bodyguards. Like, anything.
That doesn't solve the problem.
No, but, like, she could make herself very secure.
Well, you need to, if you want to solve the problem, you need to get him before he gets you.
Sure.
Like, the reality is that, like, a bodyguard can only keep you safe, and then you're still living in constant fear. But, like, it's a normal dude.
But you can do all of those things.
Yep, you can have... Like, why would you go into a garage by yourself without a private security guard? You're rich. You are running Victoria's empire. Which, I mean, but even think about that. You cursed your mother into being a rich real estate baron to punish her?
That's true.
That was your, like, fuck you, I'm going to make you rich and powerful, because obviously you can't get to Anastasia. But, like, Drizella's just... You said this, and it was very poignant. She is not as smart as she thinks she is.
No.
But I don't even know that she thinks she's smart. I think she just is, like, doesn't think at all.
It's so dumb.
Or, like, okay, so at one point, I don't even know if she's lying or she just thinks she actually does the things she says. She says the lanterns were my idea.
Uh-huh.
But in the flashback, it looks like it's Anastasia who makes the lanterns.
Yeah.
Because she creates them basically out of magic. So it doesn't feel like it was your idea.
I mean, I have to assume that was not the first time that they used lanterns.
Sure.
But, yeah, it doesn't make sense.
But, like, when she says it to Victoria and says, like, that was my idea, it implies that, like, I did this, not your beloved daughter, as opposed to, like, maybe what she realized that the lanterns could work in Anastasia's magic, but then, like, it's really a we did this thing, not like a you solely were the one who was responsible for mother coming home.
Yeah.
And then, like, okay, so let's assume her story is concluded. Hallelujah. Why is it that she just turns on Anastasia? Like, I get being mad at Rapunzel to some level, even though you were already disgusted with her, but, like, what do you mean you suffered in her shadow? Like, none of these statements are ever, like, explained or built upon.
And then it's, like, further compounded by the fact, like, what the fuck does Gothel want? I still don't know, and it doesn't make sense. It even makes even less sense now.
Okay, so Gothel, Gothel is looking for the Guardian. That's the only piece we actually know. And
we don't know why.
But we know she wants the Guardian. Rapunzel was her first, like, attempt, it looks like. And Rapunzel failed the test when she poisoned Jacinda's mother. Mm-hmm. Because she was not pure of heart. Okay, she failed the test because she wasn't pure of heart. But then at the conclusion of this, she actively wants Anna to kill Drizella to not purify her heart.
Yeah, the only way that I can explain this, which they do not show enough evidence for this to be the case, is that maybe she thought that if she pushed Anastasia hard enough, it would scare Ivy into killing Anastasia. I
guess, but, like, at the end, Ivy's in a vulnerable position where it doesn't look like that's what she's going for.
And I don't really understand, like, that has never been how magic works before. Like, a person dies and you can just take their magic.
Well, that does work with the Dark One. That is true.
Okay, that's true. But that is very specific.
Very specific. And you are killing the Dark One to take their place, essentially, as the new Dark One. Anna is the one with the magic. So Anna killing Drizella doesn't...
Yeah. I always thought about that more as, like, the dagger holds the magic, and, like, when you are the Dark One, you get to use the magic of the dagger, and if you kill the Dark One, the dagger chooses a new person.
Maybe. I mean, because you can hold the dagger and not hold the magic.
That's true.
So, I just assumed it was basically like, you know, there must always be a Dark One, no one, no less. So, yeah, I guess you could do
Apparently you can also siphon someone's magic while they're using it to put it in a bottle of powder that you give to Regina.
So we have seen instances of magic being siphoned before.
The hat? But the hat...
Yeah, the hat. But, like, other people, I think Emma's had her magic siphoned before. Like, that's a thing they have at least touched on.
That someone else can have?
Yeah, that, like, someone steals some of it, or to use it, or, like, they're weaker. Like, it's been talked about. I don't remember it specifically, but I'm pretty sure I remember that happening.
Well, also, I don't really understand... Okay, Gothel needs a complete Sisterhood coven of witches. Why?
In the past,
In the
yes.
past. Like, what for what purpose?
She wants the curse.
Why?
To get to the Guardian?
I don't...
Oh, because she needs Anna woken up. And Anna won't wake up in this world, it sounds like. Like, it seems like I guess logically, Rapunzel would have explored every option possible. But Rapunzel doesn't want the curse.
Right.
And Rapunzel actually would just wake up Anna by killing Drizella.
Yeah, it seems like there's actually a lot of ways to wake up Anastasia, but for some reason the best option is the curse.
Yeah. Or they could have actually just done what she did in the past. And she could have siphoned Lucy's belief to wake her up. And Lucy exists in the curse.
You can only have belief if there's no magic or something? I don't...
Well, there's an argument that, like, they say this in, you ever watch the show Lucifer?
No.
So they were talking about, like, you can't believe in divinity if you know divinity exists.
Well, yeah, that's, like, what faith is.
Exactly. So, like, there's an argument that, like, Lucy can't have belief in something that she knows exists.
Does the belief have to be about magic? Like, what is it?
Probably, like, you have to have a belief in... I mean, because typically...
It's very complicated, and they're not explaining it super
If it's based
well.
on how Henry is done, which is belief in magic without proof, then Jacinda would... Or Lucy would have to basically follow the same rules, logically. I don't know. It's not very well explained. Like, no. It's really poorly done.
I have so many dislikes, and, like, not, like, basically no dislikes.
I have 6 and 5, but my likes are much smaller than my dislikes.
I have 5 likes, but... most of them are, like, little things.
Yeah, they're small. Like, why are we doing a redemption story for Drizella? I'm not saying it's core levels bad, but I'm saying we're getting close to it.
And also, why are we doing it so fast? If that... We're, like, not actually really doing it. It was one choice, and then she runs away from all of the things
she does nothing to fix it. She even makes a joke about, like, yeah, I didn't really fix any of this. And I'm like, you didn't.
I couldn't believe at the end when she was like, what am I going to say to Jacinda? And then Rumpel was just like, oh, we'll talk to her for you. And she's like, aight. And I was like, what the fuck? Come on. Are they, like, trying... Were the writers trying to be like, all right, we know that this is not great, so we're going to try to make it sound like she's trying to take some accountability, but, like, that's almost worse than her just leaving. Like, if she had just left and been a villain, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I don't know about great, but it would have been fine.
I actually think she would have been fine as a Cruella-type villain. But, like, this weird middle ground she started trying to occupy... Like, I thought Rapunzel did it very well in the middle. Like, we don't necessarily agree with all of her actions, but you understand why she's trying to do it, and she did have a noble-ish purpose in trying to save Anna, but also she did kind of some reprehensible things, so you're like, there's a little bit of both. Drizella doesn't feel defensible at all.
Well, and I think they, like, messed up because I feel like something, like, really dark would have had to happen, because if she isn't redeemed, then she lost what she wanted and can't get it back.
Well, also, the real problem was that they needed to make Rapunzel evil-ish by positioning her as the person who gave up on her daughter. Mm-hmm. The problem is that, like, they never justified why that action was wrong, and they only further to prove why she was right to do that. So it, like, took away what was, like, the sympathy that you had for Ivy was Victoria treats you like crap, your mother hates you. That was kind of like our debate in that episode. And then, like, as we kept watching, we were like, no, I get it. Like, you stupid, reckless girl. Like, don't even look at me. Like, every time Drizella just did something, you're like, God, you're an idiot. Like, you really are worth giving up on. And then she doesn't care. She just is like, whatever, not my problem.
Not cool.
No, I do think the writers realized this wasn't working and decided we need to get rid of these two.
Just get her out of here.
Get her the hell out of here. I mean, we keep casting a Chinese girl for her in the past, played by an Australian woman in the future.
Yeah, it's very weird.
And the dad was Latino.
Mm-hmm. I think.
He seems Latino, because Jacinda feels Latino.
But he's not Jacinda's dad.
God damn it. Anyway.
Come on, you have to keep the family tree straight, Roger.
This family tree is so damn crooked, I can't figure it out at all. Double-step parents, and Tremaine isn't really Tremaine, and yeah. So, like, one of the things that bothers me about Drizella is that, in one hand, she's willing to hurt a bunch of innocent people by doing the curse and poisoning Henry and people who've not done anything to her. But then, on the other hand, she, like, pauses and hesitates because she doesn't want to hurt Gretel. Is this woman insane and willing to hurt everyone the way Regina was, or is she not insane? Yeah. We're, like, pushing, and this is in the same time period.
I feel like they mess up the time scale. Because, like, if she hadn't killed anyone yet, I could see that being a tough choice. But she already did that at least once.
Well, she killed the prince.
Yeah.
To darken her heart. Yeah, the point of darkening her heart was that, like, she's already gone over the deep end. but then she fully hasn't gone over the deep end?
Yeah. I don't know.
Great question. Can we talk about the really stupid... Okay, if you flip a token into a mug, let's say it's 20 feet away. 1,000,000 to 1 odds.
That's definitely not.
I promise you give me 1,000,000 shots, I'm making 100 of them. That's not that hard. And
I will say that the shot that Jacinda makes at the end, where she's laying on the couch backwards, is definitely more difficult.
Sure, it's not 1,000,000 to 1.
No.
1,000,000 to 1 shot would be like throwing it across a football field. That's probably never going to go. But that was just have you ever played beer pong? That's basically a beer pong. And he was looking at it.
I know. I did love the indignant look on his face when they move the glass. He's just like, what the fuck? How dare you touch a glass?
Well, and what's funny though, it's actually a lot harder to do what he ended up doing, which is landing it on a coaster in the middle of it like a bullseye, than hitting it in a glass where it could have bounced and rolled around. That shot was way more impressive that he actually made than the one that they were going for.
Yeah.
Also, Jacinda, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Your test is to flip a token in a mug?
Because apparently it's just coincidence that they made the bet about you have to ask out the next girl.
I do think that just is coincidence.
Sure, but it's I don't believe in fate anyway, so
yeah.
it all is silly.
Yeah. Also, there were so many better opportunities for the woman to walk through the door. If that would have been Ronnie, we would have been dying laughing. Because he doesn't actually know that's his mom.
Oh, yeah.
So he would have, and they would have been sorry, doesn't matter, you gotta ask her out. So Henry uncomfortably would have to start hitting on his mother.
That would have been
and Ronnie been like, what the hell are you doing?
No.
That's just funny. And Henry doesn't understand. She's like, for so many reasons, this can never happen.
I hated that slow motion scene of Jacinda walking in the bar. The cinematography was bad. The facial acting of both of them was bad. I was just like, what are you trying to do here?
So here's the thing, though. It wasn't a bad concept. It was if that's Charming broing out and that's Snow walking in, we love that.
Yeah, sure.
It's just the two of them don't work.
Yeah.
The concept, the cinematography as far as their faces, Snow walking through when Charming sees him, we'd have been that's sweet and adorable.
Well, also,
Rumple and Belle, Hook and Emma, any of them.
Jennifer Goodwin's facial acting is supreme.
Top tier. But even...
You could just look at her eye. You could just do a scene of her eyes and it would be fine.
Even Emma's awful facial expression acting, Hook would have carried the scene by himself and been fine. It just... Those two are just bad.
Yeah, it was really bad. I did not like that.
I still would like an explanation for why Drizella doesn't detest Gothel. And why doesn't Anastasia detest Gothel?
I guess at this point, we just have to accept that Drizella's, inconsistent character is what it is. She doesn't think through anything at any given time, so why would she detest anyone?
Fair. But Anastasia should hate Gothel. Anastasia loved her mother.
That was another... Anastasia wasn't with Gothel?
Nope.
She was just... What the fuck?
I know. So she was actually just roaming around and no one was looking for her. I guess Rumple and Hook were looking for her.
But why was he bad at his job? He's not usually bad at his job.
No. And finding a teenage girl doesn't seem like... with nowhere to go and no money doesn't seem like it'd be that hard.
Yeah.
Also, we see the trap in the past, in the flashback. I'm not even going to go chronologically. I hate this episode so much. I'm just going to go through my dislikes. In the past, we see Gretel and we see Drizella. Drizzy. Terrible name. We see Drizzy deal with a trap on both sides with magic. So they clearly both have magic. Their conclusion was a fight with the things that Raphael uses from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I was trying to remember if Gothel said that they had to use them.
But she gave one to both.
Yeah.
The intent was to...
Well, and Drizella does ultimately use magic to kill Gretel.
Yes, but they got into a fight with, it wasn't even it was so stupid.
I do think that those knives are cool. The trident knives, I want one.
There's a name for them, and they're fine, but, this almost reminds me of, remember when Hook and Ahab got into their pistol duel? And I'm like, why are pirates not sword fighting? I don't want to watch Captain Jack Sparrow and Barbossa walk 10 paces. I want to see pirates trade blades. I want to see witches get into a witch fight.
I gotta know what this knife is called.
Scythe? No, not a scythe. I don't know. I've looked it up before.
No, it's definitely not a scythe. That's for cutting wheat.
Well, that's what the Grim Reaper brings around, right?
Yes, also that. Maybe it's like a tiny sword.
A scythe. S-A-I.
S-A-I?
Mm-hmm.
This is really important to me. No, but that one, I guess, okay.
No, that is literally
it's just the two side ones were longer of the ones that they have.
It's a variation of it.
Okay, but scythe is a different thing.
Yes, scythe is the Grim Reaper's weapon. This is Raphael's weapon.
Okay. That's funny.
So yeah, with like Regina and Zelina, when they get into their witch fight, don't go around trading blades and using weapons. They throw magic at each other. That's like, imagine if like in Harry Potter and whatever the one with the big fight between Dumbledore and Voldemort.
The Order of the Phoenix.
Order of the Phoenix. I want to see two magicians throw magical bombs at each other. If they would have thrown blades, I'd have been like, what are you doing? It just doesn't make any sense.
It's like the time that Charming burst into Regina's house with a sword.
No, that was amazing. When he kicked the door down and ran in sword first to attack a witch. And she just like stood there just not even caring. I don't think she turned her face to her. Yeah, so that was not good.
I was sort of into Gretel, I liked the actress. I liked her her deadpan delivery of like, oh yeah, a witch tried to cook us in an oven. It's fine.
I'm disappointed that's not the Hansel and Gretel we already know, because
I mean they were so little.
When we met them, that was 20 years ago.
Oh sure.
You're right. They were little. Yeah. They could have grown up.
Yeah.
Yes, I like the actress. She reminded me of Robin. Excuse me a little bit. Nobbin.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was fine. That twist though is terrible. That is one of the more unfulfilling. Like, it was obvious that it had to be him because he had no other role, but like, really?
Well, it also seems okay. So that means that the Candy Killer is completely unrelated to like the main story plot.
100%.
Like, it doesn't have anything to do with it at all. He just doesn't like witches because one tried to cook him once.
Yeah. Which is not unreasonable, but I just don't care.
Well, also, like, let's generalize about witches for a second. All of the witches didn't try to cook him in an oven.
Well, the witches he's killing are bad witches so far.
That's true.
So,
well, we don't know about Dr. Lady. Actually, or... Okay, wait.
They were part of Gothel's coven, though. They're all bad.
Okay. I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
The second witch that died, that ran the bakery...
Wasn't she the blind witch?
Yeah, I guess.
The one that tried to cook him?
No, I know, but, I mean, I guess they modify the fairy tales all the time. Like, at the end of the fairy tale, they push her in the oven and she dies.
But that's what happens in like, the original one, where Regina pushes her in that...
Well, and in the, like, story.
In the classic story, yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, like, him... Also, is this a cursed thing?
I don't know. That was a really good question.
Or has he been doing this the whole... Because did he start killing witches in the past before the curse? Yeah,
because he's, like... He was with the Resistance for, like, 10 years.
Yeah,
like, he's friends with Henry.
Has he been just stacking bodies the whole time? Because that's kind of interesting. If he's been really just murdering witches for 20 years. And why did he retain his memories then?
I don't know. Is he awake? Like, that's a good question.
Either if he's not awake, then there's no way he's been doing this the whole time. Because that doesn't make sense that he would both be cursed into doing the thing he's already doing. But if he's really asleep, this isn't really his fault.
That's so fucked. Could you imagine, like, waking up from that? Could you imagine We Are Both when you're like, I was a serial killer?
And that means that Ivy cast a curse to create a serial killer that would target herself.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb. I don't know if he's awake or not.
I don't either.
I did remember that this was the case, and I thought it was weird that you didn't remember.
I did not remember this. I will say, there is one out for this that I would be fine. If this is Roland.
Yeah, it's not.
I know. But if this is Roland and he's killing witches to get to Regina and Zelina, specifically Zelina, That makes more sense to me.
No Zelina in this episode.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I figured we've gotten too many of the characters we like. Okay. There are some things I did like about this. Almost none of them have to do with the plot. Rumpel fixing the chipped teacup was adorable.
Oh yeah, that was really cute. I didn't write that down, but that was nice.
Classic Beauty and the Beast, like just a nice callback, and kind of him just being like, I'm just gonna like take a break and focus, and then literally right after he says that, someone just hands him a photo.
I also always love like how unflappable he is. Yeah. Like people will be like, "What the fuck are you doing? You like antiques?" And he's like,
"Yeah,
whatever. None of your
problem?
business."
Which is very much like you walk into Mr. Gold's shop and he's painting his little figurines, and he's like, "Yeah, this is what I do."
Although he does imply that the cup belonged to his wife.
Well, it's the teacup.
I know, but to people that aren't awake.
Yeah. Also, I like that when Regina and him are in the abandoned house, he's just very clearly like, "Did you forget it's my job to acquire secrets? I know your boyfriend wants my dagger, and I know you're with your clandestine boy." And she actually thought she'd kept a secret from Rumpel.
Yeah. I thought that was like a really interesting scene, the way that she sort of is just like, "Yeah, sorry, you're right. I should have told you about that. I thought I could fix him."
I was like, she does actually go that, like, I thought I could fix him, which, for Regina's standpoint, kind of makes sense, because that's how she approached Zelina.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't surprise me too much that she went that way, but yeah, I like that it wasn't some, like, over-the-top reaction. She's just like, "Yeah, I did. I thought I could fix him, my bad."
Well, and she also doesn't know, I mean, she probably should just ask more questions if they're dating or whatever, but she doesn't know why he wants it. He has not said that.
But
and
she does
you
know...
have to assume that it's not a good reason, but I don't know, like, maybe he's dying of cancer and he needs to be immortal. Like, she doesn't know. That's what someone who's rationalizing to themselves would try to say.
And I was like, even if he is dying of cancer, is keeping a bad guy immortal a good thing? So
I don't know that they're doing a great job of, like, he's so slimy that I just, like, it was very sweet that he gave that magic to Regina, but I was instantly like, what does he want? He wants this curse to be broken. Why?
So the thing is, I like that about him, because it feels like with Rumpel now all the way on the side of good, because he just feels super trustworthy, and we do need that character who's kind of like, "Yeah, you did a good thing, but I don't believe you did it for the right reasons."
Oh, I don't not like the character. I just, it's very suspicious.
Yes. It's also kind of funny to see Regina in the position of, like, the naive, almost Belle type character. Mm-hmm. Like, constantly being fooled by her dark boyfriend, and you're like, but you know better.
Yeah, I mean, she does ask, like, what is the price of this? And to be honest, she doesn't care.
Well, his answer should have been, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because we know, Regina has said, there is nothing I wouldn't do to save my son.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, she probably, if you put her in a compromising position, she chooses Henry. Like,
I also love the scene where Rumpel threatens Facilier.
That was great. That was great.
Especially because, like you're saying, Facilier is characterized similarly to how Rumpel has been in the past, and I don't think we know enough about Facilier to say if he is, like, actually a formidable opponent for Rumpel. So, like, there's some danger there.
I also like that it's similar to the way, if you think about heroes and villains towards the end, where Rumpel's heart was basically all but black, and Hook kind of taunts him and goes, "You can't even kill me right now because you're on your last breath." Facilier basically says, like, "Kill me. If it's going to cost you more than it's going to cost me," and Rumpel is in a position where he's like, "I got to find a loophole."
Yeah.
Because if he does it, he may never see Belle again, and that's probably not worth it to him. So, yeah, I thought that was a very good scene. Mm-hmm. Speaking of good scenes, I love the lighting during Drizzy's caucasity of... I broke Chelsea.
That was good.
Thanks.
Okay.
The very underworld type lighting with Ronnie and then Facilier showing up, like, that was just well done.
It was, yes, I agree. I liked that scene better than the second one after they find her with Anastasia, because I think they were trying to give us, like, a really deep emotional moment where, like, as they've done previously, tried to align Regina and Drizella in terms of, like, you're a good person that's done bad things.
I did not like that. You're talking about that in the tower.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it just felt so flat, because I'm like, but she's running away, which is not what you did.
Yeah.
Regina.
Again, I'm not trying to say it's Korra, but it was the Korra redemption.
Mm-hmm.
Where it was like, you did nothing to earn this. We didn't watch you work. We didn't watch you. Yeah, you expressed some regret, but it's like, I'm sorry, my bad, I didn't get what I want. Okay, bye-bye. And you're like...
They did that in season 6 with the Evil Queen duplicate, doppelganger, as well. She was like, oops, I cursed Snow and Charming, and I don't know how to fix it. Bye!
Yeah, I mean, that one... But that always felt like more of a poor choice from Regina to not just reabsorb her. Because,
was that an option?
I mean, was it an option more so than giving her half your love? Yeah? If Rumple can absorb his son, I assume you can absorb your doppelganger again. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, no, that second scene was terrible. And also, when did they stop making whirlpools?
I don't know. Yeah, I sort of assumed that those other portals were, like, not from beans, but I guess they were the whole time, because that was... The way that Henry got to this other realm in the first place was with a bean.
But some of them just opened, because you said, like, it's going to open at this spot, so, like, they just changed randomly. And look, I get
They're everywhere now.
They're everywhere.
And apparently the bean was dead, which it didn't look like a dead bean that we've seen before.
It wasn't dead, it was without power.
And, well, okay.
There are differences, because, like, the dead beans are burned out. This one is just, like, it's like out of battery as opposed to, like, broken.
And only Anastasia could put the power into the bean.
I think she's the only one with magic.
I guess that's true. Gothel sometimes has magic.
Well, she siphoned a little bit, but she was struggling with her magic, because remember, she could only get the plant so high. Kind of my last piece that I liked. I did like Lucy setting up the 3 boys.
So cute.
Yeah. Very Henry scheme back in the day.
I also want to, like, think about how ridiculous, like, that is from, like, the outside. So, not that ridiculous to text your bio dad and ask him to meet you at an arcade. It's at nighttime, and, like, I guess that's kind of weird.
It's also a
like,
barcade.
Yeah.
Lucy can't go there.
She probably can. Yeah, that's bars. Kids can go in bars. They just can't sit at the bar. But apparently she can sit at Ronnie's bar. But yeah, most barcades kids are allowed in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Even at night? Because I assumed that, like, there'd be like a...
There's probably a time that's like after, I don't know.
Yeah.
What did she say to Henry to get him there?
That he needed to meet Hook. No, Hook was the lead with the case.
That's the most ridiculous one. An 11-year-old texts you to tell you to meet Henry at a barcade because of a lead in his case. How would she even know that? And why wouldn't Henry just text him?
Within the context of this show, where adults constantly go to a 10-year-old boy for advice, it's not that ridiculous. In the context of reality, that's absurd.
Yeah. I can't remember what she said to Henry.
The Henry thing.
But it's cute. It worked perfectly, and they all hung out just exactly like she wanted.
Yeah, which is fine. I have no problem with them hanging out. That made a ton of sense. It was good. Like, okay, I love that. I will say, so, like, I think we talked about this the last episode before, where it was like, Lucy is less irritating to me right now.
Yep, agreed.
But the moment Jacinda walked into that bar, I just went, ugh. And I was like, oh, it's you. Like, it really is just you. You're the problem. And, like, even the scenes they put her in, like, it's not her fault they came up with that stupid, the next girl walks in, you're going to ask out, and then we're going to flip a coin. But it's like, how are you supposed to save that? The flipping a coin just makes you look stupid. Also, why do you keep referencing Sabine but not showing her?
I don't know.
Like, also,
it's
like,
very upsetting.
Replace her with Sabine in this scene is just way funnier. I just don't like her acting. Like, I think she's a bad actress.
I agree.
That's it for my notes. I like that Jack is the killer. I don't like that the killer is Hansel.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
That's really nice.
I don't like that the serial killer storyline doesn't actually have anything to do with the rest of the story.
Agreed. I mean, and but the only way that could have made sense, in my opinion, is that it's got to be Roland, or it has to be like another child of Tremaine and the mom. Because that's the only way they would have like a tie-in. Like, why would you be hunting witches otherwise?
Yeah. I only have 1 line, so this was not great.
Well, I have 5 lines, but I have 2 questions. You want me to go questions first, or you want to go lines? Okay. The lanterns that we see in the past were created by...
Apparently Drizella.
But it looks like it's Anastasia who created them.
Yeah.
So, weird. And then we did already talk about this. When did the portal swap from whirlpools to rotating tunnels?
I don't know.
What a strange visual shift.
Because remember how Neil felt in it?
Yeah.
It was on the floor.
Yeah, and it was like, it would actually like suck you in too. Like, did someone just perfect the technology now?
And they open by themselves sometimes,
Yep.
I guess.
Yep. Anyway. Lines, I got 5.
You know when they switched, when Henry had to drive a motorcycle through it. That's when they switched.
But you could drive a motorcycle into a whirlpool if you needed to.
Then you would land bad.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. They switched about when Doctor Strange came out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The only line I have is, it just felt so Once Upon a Time when Lucy tells Regina, "You mean my dad and my cursed dad were friends?"
So you've been with my ex-lover and my son? Huh. Not as funny as that one, but kind of in that vicinity. Okay, I got 5 lines. Maybe the most appropriate line for this entire... I'm just going to say that one for the end. I'll go the other way. Facilier to Rumple. Were you lying in wait or just watching? Great question.
This is a great question.
Rumple, which... It's funny to hear Rumple say this. He let the Guardian go.
Yeah.
And when pressed, he goes, because it was the right thing to do. And I was like, that is not the Rumple I remember. But also, Belle was a little bit right. That man was in there somewhere. Mm-hmm. Drizella. You were probably angry with me. Angry?
The understatement of a century.
Oh, man. Drizella in a very Rumple-esque line. If it comes down to you or me, I choose me.
I like that line a lot, too.
Really good line. Drizella to Regina. Yeah, I wouldn't save me either. At least you understand.
Yeah. Oh, God. Those are good. Good lines.
Thank you.
I have 2 favorite moments and 3 most ridiculous moments.
I'm going to agree with all your ridiculous moments. I only put 1 because the whole episode felt ridiculous, but I do have 2 favorite moments.
Yeah. Rumple being soft about Drizella and Anastasia.
Doing the right thing.
I think that the right thing is dumb, and what they're doing, sure. I think it's dumb. But I haven't had to say Rumple likes little boys in a long time. But apparently he likes girls too, sisters. He's into sisters. Sorry.
I need you to never phrase things like this.
Just the look on your face.
It's just so vile.
But I like when he's soft.
My brain is just breaking right now. Rumple versus Facilier.
Yeah, that was really good.
Really enjoyed that confrontation.
I also have Facilier gives Regina the magic.
Oh, yeah.
It's, as I said,
it feels shady.
I feel apprehensive about it, but I'm excited to see what she's going to do with it.
I think he's doing the right thing for the wrong reason, but right now I don't care.
Yeah, agreed.
And I think Regina would say the same thing.
Yeah.
This isn't necessarily because I agree with the character development. It's more so just from my own personal selfishness. Drizzy and Anna just left.
They just left.
We're done.
I don't specifically have a problem with Anastasia, but I don't think that they've done anything with her character to make her interesting, really.
She's just a vehicle for other people to save. She was Victoria's goal. She is Drizella's disdain. She's the guardian, so she's just like a trophy. Yeah. She doesn't feel like a person.
I get that.
You're right. I don't hate Anastasia, but I don't need her either. Yeah. Like, if she were a physical object, nothing would change.
Mm-hmm. All right. My first ridiculous moment. Lucy texted me, "You have a lead in my case."
Don't you get, as an officer of the law, don't you get most of your tips from 11-year-old informants?
I mean, I guess if you're, one of Sherlock Holmes's street urchins.
Sure. Sure.
But, yeah, no.
Go again.
Ivy asked Ronnie for help. Just the audacity. The audacity.
Angry? Do your last one.
It might be the same one that you have. Now we're saying that Gothel manipulated Ivy into doing this? I don't... Because she wanted to do it, before she even met Gothel, right? I don't understand. I'm not trying to say that Gothel has never manipulated anyone, and she definitely, has her own motives, but, I don't think she, manipulated Ivy into being evil.
So here's the thing. I have often said that, like, if you think about the whole Korra death scene, you said Snow was manipulated by Rumple, and my argument was she already wanted to kill her. Rumple
That's
simply
fair.
just gave her the tools to accomplish it. I don't agree that Gothel manipulated her. I think Gothel gave her the tools to accomplish what she wanted to do. I'm less bothered by that, though it's stupid. I'm bothered by the entire concept of Drizella's complete lack of accountability.
Yeah.
Like, everything that she has done, she's trying to blame on somebody else. It's Mother's fault, it's Anastasia's fault, it's Gothel's fault, and I'm like, no, it's your fault. Like, you chose all these stupid-ass paths. Like, fine, maybe it's not your fault that Mommy was kidnapped, that's Gothel. It's not your fault that your mom gave up on you when you were young because she's your mom, though you made it pretty easy considering all the dumb shit you did. It's definitely not Anastasia's fault. She has done nothing wrong to you in this scenario. And it's not Regina's fault, and it's not Henry's fault, and you did all those awful things. I'm like, I just don't feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, and I mean, you can hate Gothel. She
Sure.
took your mom.
You
that's
should
not
hate
cool.
Gothel.
But would we call that manipulation?
No.
Like,
I would say she took advantage of a desperate, angry girl, but I don't think she manipulated her.
For Ivy to cast a curse that Gothel wants for some reason that doesn't make sense.
Yes. Yes. Like, she took advantage of the situation but like, in the same way that I've always felt Regina was already twisted and Rumple used that to his means. Like, I need you to cast this curse because I need something. If Regina's like, Rumple made me do that, I'm like, no he didn't. You want to do that. And this is kind of the same. Which is why I think they're trying to do the I see myself in you story. Like, I've done the same thing, but I'm like, it just doesn't hit.
Yeah, I didn't.
Because Korra
really
was
flat.
different to Regina than Rapunzel was to Drizella.
Yeah.
Like, that piece is missing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I think they were trying to create that.
I agree. 2
losers, 2 winners.
2 losers, 3 winners.
You say with a question?
I do.
Who's the question? Okay, we'll get to winners.
My first loser is Gothel.
Oh, interesting. I didn't put her. Talk to me.
Well, I don't know why she wanted this, but she clearly wanted either Ivy to kill Anastasia or Anastasia to kill Ivy, but she did not leave with what she wanted. So if she wanted Anastasia and Anastasia is not here.
What's weird about this scenario is that, from my understanding of what she wants, both options are bad.
Yeah. I can't explain it, but she didn't leave with anything.
I know. So it's almost like, here's the weird thing about Gothel. She didn't get what she wanted, but what she wanted isn't what she wanted. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, fair.
You know, I'm just going to say she's wrong, and I'm going to agree with you because she doesn't make sense on her own.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that don't make sense on their own, Drizzy.
Yeah. I also have Drizella.
Yeah, for all of the reasons we've described.
There are so many. And the main one is that she took no accountability and just left. And we're supposed to somehow feel like she redeemed herself by doing that.
I also have Nick on here. You got overpowered by a 125-pound non-magical using pepper spray carrying woman. And you hunt witches?
Also, although he's clearly got some excellent skincare routines, because he got sprayed in the face with pepper spray and then a few hours later went out and he looks totally fine.
Totally fine. But how did she overpower you? I don't... Like, look, we always joke about, like, Emma can at least do a pull-up, so maybe she's got, like... But, like, Nick is a lot bigger and stronger than her. She didn't think her way out of the situation. He had her pinned down, about to stab her, and she, like, punches out of it. Bro. That's just not gonna happen.
What is Snow's line? Next to true love, the second best thing is footwear.
It must be protected at all costs. Like, I actually believe Rapunzel could fight her way out of that situation. Like, she's seen some shit. Scrappy. Drizella is like a spoiled debutante.
Yeah. Well, and she's so scared.
She dies. Look, she dies brutally.
Yeah.
Okay, talk to me about your question mark winner.
Ivy. She got away without taking any responsibility for anything. And now she has her sister, which apparently makes her happy. I don't know, like, she's gonna be happy now, I guess.
No. Like, I don't have a logical response. No, it just can't be true. It just cannot be true.
I mean, I don't disagree that, like, I have her in both. She was definitely a loser, but I don't, you You just
Let me
you just
think about
got away with it. You just got away with everything.
So here's my only argument. I hear you, but like, she didn't get anything. Like, I get what you're saying. She didn't die, but like, ultimately throughout, like, even if you take her entire plan throughout the whole thing, she got nothing.
She got a sister.
She already had a sister
That's alive and likes her. Apparently,
Jacinda liked her. She gained, like, actually, oddly enough, Ivy's exactly where she was before.
All right, fine.
She's neutral. And, you know, also all of the awful things she does to her sister in this episode.
They're so bad.
I mean, she betrays her. She's about to sacrifice her. She has the audacity to ask for forgiveness from Regina.
The audacity.
The caucasity. All right, who's your other two?
Facilier?
I didn't know about him. He would have been my question marks, too.
I mean...
Because he didn't get anything.
He got what he wanted. He wanted to give Regina that.
That's fair.
And we don't know why. Like, he either wanted to do it because he's a nice person that is giving his girlfriend a gift, which seems really unlikely, but is also a good thing.
It's also possible that you can be evil and good.
Yeah. You can, I mean...
Rumpel has proven that for 7 seasons.
He likes fathers and sons reuniting.
Yes. See, that sounds so much better when you say it that way.
He likes little boys.
That is... That's in the box with Humble. Let's just never say it again.
And then the other way to look at it, which I think is more likely, is he wants something and it helps him accomplish it. And Regina, he does unquestionably he likes Regina.
Yeah.
So he did something nice for her, even if it is for nefarious purposes. So he gets what he wants either way.
All right, I'll add Facilier. You're right. Like, either he's being a good guy and that's a win, or he's being nefarious and he's gotten Regina at least to probably do the thing he needs, which is a win.
Yeah.
So,
and she's probably also gonna fuck him.
Winner. I have Regina on here as a winner.
Yeah, I do too.
Because she is one step closer to saving Henry. Mm-hmm. So that feels like a win.
I also, I don't want to, like, everything with Ivy is ridiculous, but I do like that Regina is not letting that eat at her. Like, she's just letting it go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, she's like, I'm here to save my son, and you are not helping.
Because definitely the Regina of season 1 would have had a revenge plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay, I'm fine with that. Do you have another one?
No.
I have Anna, actually, as a winner.
Okay.
Like, yeah, she got betrayed by her sister, but then in the end, her sister doesn't kill her. She gets woken up. She's able to save herself. She doesn't make the wrong choice. She actually gets to go live a life now.
With Drizella.
With Drizzy. With Drizzy. But, like, technically, she's
Where
still...
no one is. Are they just going to be alone? Are there still people there?
The curse doesn't ever pull everyone. It pulls whoever they want to pull, but it doesn't pull everyone. And technically, she never got to finish her childhood, so she gets to go finish her childhood back. I'm assuming they're just going back to their house.
I guess.
Maybe they can find Jacinda's mom, or is she dead?
She went...
to Wonderland.
Was that Jacinda's mom? Yeah.
Yeah, that was Jacinda's mom. Oh, no, she died fighting the thing Alice tells us.
Jabberwocky.
Jabberwocky kills her. Damn shame.
Okay.
But yeah, I had Anna as a win.
Yeah, that's a good one. We got a magic bean.
We literally got a magic bean.
It's been a long time since we've tracked anything.
Which is funny because we've had so many portals.
Yeah.
But you're right.
We haven't seen a magic bean in a long time.
It's been a bit.
The next episode is called Breadcrumbs. So I think we're going to get a resolution to our Hansel storyline here.
I will say this. The thing that I take away from this episode is that with Drizella and Anna gone, we can spend more time with the characters who are better. And that is a massive win.
But it also might mean that we spend more time with Jacinda.
There's downsides to everything in life.
Don't rain on my parade, Chelsea.
I'm glad you said it, because I was thinking it. But yeah, no, you're right. We may spend... I mean, eventually we were going to have to spend more time with Jacinda, because it's weird that, like, we have not even gotten, like, a true Jacinda flashback. Like, we got the one where she goes to find her mom, but, like, we know very little about her, despite her being our main female protagonist.
That's true.
So, but even so, okay, we have to +1, -2. Technically, we're still... Or +2, -1.
Well, please be sure to join us next time when we watch Season 7, Episode 16, Breadcrumbs.
And we will see you next time.